By the way, going to cover her an episode of Hollow Knight where we're back in the Hollowness pantheon. And he's an hour late because he slept through an alarm. Or no, it just didn't work, he said.
Yeah, well, I probably slept through it. I'm gonna be real.
I mean, it still didn't work in that case. It's just the question of, did it actually go off at all? So that's the only difference, Because technically, obviously, if it didn't do its one job, then it didn't technically work in that instance.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I do have that third orb.
Oh, okay. You went around searching for it?
Yeah, it was fuck.
Okay. Finally get some more. But yeah.
Just start building up soul like this way.
Why is the game in reference? Oh, it's probably because you turned it down. That's actually probably why.
Yeah, I kind of probably turned it down a little bit too much.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, why is it so quiet? I'm like, I thought it was like me messing up the volume, but I was like, no.
No. That's probably me. Fuck, I'm so amazing at this game, man.
Of course. Yeah, I don't see why not. Did you want me to come up with a better name for our planned kick account? Because I only came up with that one just on the spot where I was like, alright, it would be something sort of like this as an example. And I realized that it was pretty basic, so I didn't know if you'd want me to make a better name for it.
It's fine. I mean, it's up to you if you feel this is right.
Okay.
Shit. Well, that went okay.
Getting the most expensive thing. There we go. I think that's the best one. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Okay, start. No, controller. Hello, controller. Fuck. Ow.
Well, don't do that. That's not great.
I should be more careful.
Where is this last one? Oh, there he is. Okay. Where did I have? Was it just this? Oh no, I think I have this one. Who doesn't have a lot? No. Extra mass ball.
It's okay. Whoops. Whoops. I'm really bad at this.
It sounds like if I was trying to make sound effects or something.
Yeah. Alright, come at me, bitch. Bitch, come at me.
Well, why would he? He wants to win.
Fuck. You did that, asshole. It was entirely his fault that I got in that pit that time. Instead of going hitless. You know?
Sure, Fully. It's never someone else's. It's never someone else's fault. Or sorry, it's always someone else's fault, man. I was misremembering. Alright. Let me get out my other game at this point.
Shit.
Alright. Save there. Alright. Now, let me get back to the main content and actually interact with this. Alright.
Shit.
So, pick a letter. Any letter in the alphabet.
You hear me?
No.
I said S. I kind of yelled it, but still. S.
Got it. Alright. Let me turn on the game a little bit. Alright. So, here is the story. It's science. Scientists are at the Institute for Animal Health in Edinburgh secured a £217,000 government grant and spent 5 years trying to discover whether bovine spongiform encephalopathy, commonly referred as mad cow disease, had crossed the species barrier from cows to sheep. In October 2001, a program was investigated after it was discovered that the scientists had inadvertently been testing cattle brains instead of sheep brains for the entire 5 years. Oh shit, people! It's cross species! And then they just find out, it's like, wait, these are cow brains?
Nope.
Oh, son
nope,
of a
it's
bitch.
just me being dumb. Wait.
It ain't cross species, it's state end species! Literally! It did the opposite of crossing. Alright, the next one is the Avery Coonley School in Illinois. Yeah, I think that's Illinois. Was banned for 2 years from the state science fair. Had the school been caught cheating or were students engaging in illegal activities? Nope. They were barred from the fair because they had won the championship 4 years in a row, and the officials wanted to give the other schools a chance to win the title for a change. They're like, come on guys, come on, you gotta give them something, like, get out of here, we get it, you're good, but you don't need to just say that every year, okay? Actually, as a recording, I actually watched the latest episode of Hell of a Boss, where Fizzaroli's in a pageant show. And I will say one of the cutest moments that actually had me say "aw" was when at one moment in there's like two
fucking
times
controller,
in the
work!
episode
God damn it!
where Fizzaroli, where there's this kid, it's a fan, and they say hi, but I think they're, what's the word? I think they're deaf, so they use sign language, or no, they're mute, that's what it is, they're mute, so they use sign language, and Fizzaroli actually responds in sign language. And they do it later on in the episode, and again, I'm like, oh, that's adorable. like it would make sense for a robot to be able to memorize that. I mean, actually no. Like, no, I guess he's not really a robot. Like, he could have he is cybernetic augment.
Is he a
like,
robot
he's more like a
or
cyborg? Yeah, he's a cyborg. He's like, he still has biomaterial. He's not like
There's
a computer.
Still technically a difference.
Yeah. But anyway, it was just really cute when he did sign language. I was like, aww. It was funny too, because when I started to see the subtitles, I was a little bit, at first thinking it was like, huh? But then it was like 9 minutes, a second later, I realized, oh, it's sign language. But continuing on with my stories, the next one, still in science, says, finally, science has tackled the old age problem of when an egg has been properly boiled soft, medium, or hard. The Times reported on July 31st, 2006 that the British Egg Information Service, I'm not joking, they say that in parentheses, announced the perfection and availability of the smart egg. Throw the old egg timer away, and the new smart egg has an invisible ink on the shell that turns black at the moment of your boiled preference. when you need bullshit.
When you need a little helping hand, it's the small things that count.
Oh my god.
Alright.
I feel like, imagine if you got that for a deaf person, and the new egg just had no sound, it just was visuals, so it would be such a dick move, it'd just be like, hey, I got you a new timer, it's like, oh man, how does it work? And they're like, oh yeah, it just tells you, it's one of those smart eggs, you know, how they get all techie, and then they assume it's like, oh, so it like connects to my phone or something, it's like, yeah, we'll say that. You'll learn about it. I'll send you a video about it. And then the video they learned that it's just visuals. It's like, motherfucker. You really did just give me a gift that literally can't
It's like getting a fucking colorblind person the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. Continuing on, as part of an experiment to study the effects and causes of landslides, Japanese scientists in 1971 watered down a hill using a fire hose to simulate the effect of a torrential rainstorm. The soil on the hill gave way, and the resulting landslide killed 4 scientists and 11 observers. Hey, let's
stats, man. He did recreate a landslide. He got his goal.
Yeah, he just watered the hillside and just fucking killed, like, a family worth of people, you know? Like, 2 families. Oh my god.
Science good, right?
The next one is seatbelts. Mm-hmm. Working under a grant, police in West Hazleton, Pennsylvania, set up special patrols under the Buckle Up program, designed to enforce the state's seatbelt law. Police noticed a car traveling at a high rate of speed and erratic changing lanes without use of a turn signal. When they stopped the car, officers noticed a glass bong in plain sight on the passenger seat and arrested Ryan Nasus in his defense. Nasus explained to the officers that he was speeding because he was chasing the person who just robbed him of his Apple iPhone. And 3 bags of marijuana. The resulting report says the substance search of the vehicle revealed 15 bags of marijuana and 15 ecstasy pills.
Fucking dude was having a party. Or he was just selling, but still, dude was about to have a party.
June 9th, 2009 article in the Wilkes-Barre Times.
Oh my god, I died to the fucking Mantis Lords. I'm so shit. I'm the worst I've ever played.
Was arrested on drug charges as well as failure to wear a seatbelt.
Well, you know, you gotta get the important things.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
god damn it.
Hey,
I gotta piss.
Hey, oh, okay.
Fucking
We'll
god
be
damn it,
right
I'm
back.
so pissed at that fucking Mantis
No, you
Lord
are
shit.
gonna piss. That's the thing. Anyway, we'll be right
Fuck
back.
off.
And we're back. So yeah, your drone fucks you over. That's not surprising.
You know, I'm just done. Fuck you.
If my thing
Give
is
me
technical difficulties, yours is like fucked up controller.
Yes. Well, that is technical difficulties, isn't it?
I mean, it's more of problem on your side. Like it's like, I guess by technicality, yeah, but you know, like your technical difficulties are not relevant to mine. Like mine are more of a issue of the application. Fuck you, not my controller.
Not the controller and why your technical. I don't even know why my controller hates me so much, but it really does.
I mean, apparently you did something. I don't know what you did, but you did something.
Did something to piss it off. Like
apparently you killed its family or something.
Fucking. Well, the other controller is like I had 2 controllers at one point. The other one is just like not working either. I don't know what happened to it either, but it just stopped turning on. So I have this controller in my like Switch Pro controller, and that's all the controllers I have. Oh shit. Well, that and 360, but I can't connect that shit to my computer.
All right.
I tried it. I fucked around and found out.
I mean, that's what you get. Ah, damn it. Apparently it went down. Listen, you guys, I swear you didn't miss much. I mean, I don't know what you could have missed, but you know.
He didn't miss much.
The footage must have gone down when I went into one of my games that took priority, and so it minimized the stream. Or not minimized it, but you know. Since it was behind multiple tabs, it was like, okay, we could probably stop showing this since he's literally doing 2 other things. Like, yeah, but, you know, do you really have to stop it? Like, I don't see it as unnecessary, right? Oh, he sounds like how like in cartoons when people fall down like a deep chasm, it's like, oh.
It does sound like that. Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking hard as shit. Just die, you bitch. Alright, let's go. Alright, fuck you.
Alright, back to the stories. Okay. So, the next story is 39-year-old Ivan Snedden of Okata, New Zealand, had been cited 32 times for driving without a seatbelt. Ivan, to give...
Fuck you.
to give the illusion to passing motorists and police officers, had rigged a fake belt in his car that simply sat over his shoulder, according to a February 23rd, 2008 article in Fairfax News. Ivan was thrown against the steering wheel of his car and died when he was involved in a low-impact crash. Coroner Carla Nagara said not wearing the seatbelt was one of the variables that made the difference between life and death for Ivan. So they basically just kept calling him out. They're like, "What the fuck you doing, man? You can't be doing this shit." And then he's like, "I mean, but I am." And then he's like, "I don't see an issue with." Oh wait, I don't feel too good.
I did hit him with Mr. Stark. I don't feel too good.
Let me make sure that the OBS is still going. Good. Okay. Continuing on, the rear half of the car was. This is just the start of it. Okay. The rear half of the car was cut right off and stayed under the pole. A police spokesman from Blacktown, New South Wales in Australia, said, "And the front portion skidded and jumped for another 72 feet before it stopped, with the driver still in it." Rescue crews called to the scene of January 2003 accident found the 17-year-old driver strapped to his seatbelt, virtually unharmed and still fighting with his girlfriend on his cell phone, according to an article in the Surrey Hill Daily Telegraph. The driver was having an argument with his girlfriend when he hit a pole going approximately 94 miles an hour.
Sorry, you just shut that bitch up, apparently. Goddamn. He was tired of shit, man. I don't like, something has to have happened.
I feel there needs to be more to that story. Like, the idea that you
be
can
a
just
lot
not
more
notice,
missing to that story.
The idea that you just not notice your car has been ripped in half. You're like, man, it's not draftier. It's like, at all, you're just like, ah, god damn it, you don't understand me, Cassandra. Oh my god. It's just so ridiculous.
Go fishing with my buddies. My fishing buddies get me.
Oh my god.
Okay, god damn it. Oh shit. There we go. That's fine.
Alright. So the next story I've got is, the Sydney Morning Herald reported on a family of 3 who was injured in a car crash because the mother was too drunk to drive, but she really didn't cause the accident because although she was behind the wheel, she let someone else steer her 5-year-old son. The car careened off the Bleebley Road on the Sunshine Coast of Australia, hit a tree, hurtled down an embankment, and came to a rest in an enclosed field. No one in the car was wearing seatbelts. All were thrown from the vehicle and suffered minor injuries after the January 2008 accident. Just like, nah, listen, she passed the wheel, and you know, the idea that you could get out of a lawsuit just because you're like, listen, I passed the wheel to my son, he fucking dropped the ball, like, and it's like a 5-year-old, that's so stupid.
I mean, I've been in situations similar to that where I was just like, well, I guess I'm steering now. Even at like that kind of age, man.
That's so funny.
Actually, the whole story about seatbelts reminded me, and it made me want to tell you about this one news thing I saw about sex dolls. and their strange uses, and I think it was Washington, D.C.
Wait, are you talking about we have them in the passenger seat?
In the passenger seat to make it legal to go in like the fast like emergency lane to like have multiple passengers.
It's like the pool lane, but yeah,
Or something like that. You have to have like multiple different passengers, and like people got tired of it, so they just bought sex dolls to act as a passenger. That was the funniest thing to me.
But yeah, I knew about that because I watched what was the show? Like Road Rage, basically like a road rage show where it's like a bunch of people like, or I think it might have been a different show because I think it was just like collecting weird clips from the internet, and it was basically just about drivers. And I remember one of them was about like having a doll just in the passenger seat so you could take like the pool lane. And I was like,
yep.
This doesn't work, right? Like, there's no way.
Fuck.
Oh my god. I was determined not to believe in it. I said, no, this can't be real. No. Let me in. Alright, the next one, wait, where are we? There we are. The next one is, Mary Ubadi from Madison County, Illinois, was...
Of course, it's always Madison County, Illinois.
Was a passenger in a car driven by William Humphrey. When she claimed he started driving too fast, lost control of the car in a construction zone, and flipped it over. She was thrown from the vehicle and sustained severe and life-threatening injuries. So, Ubadi she sued him, Humphrey. No big deal, right? Well, it wouldn't be interesting enough for this book, except she didn't just sue him for at least $50,000. She also suing the Rowe Construction for at least $50,000, and the Mazda Motors, the manufacturer of Humphrey's car, Humphrey's Mia, for an excess of $150,000, according to a November 2004 article in the Madison Country Record. Her lawsuit claims the car manufacturer failed to provide instructions regarding the safe and proper use of a seatbelt. Damn!
But damn it, no, fuck.
So she went after everyone. She's like, listen, if I could sue God, I would. You know, he brought this damn guy, brought him into the world and let him hurt me, you know? What the fuck, God?
Can you actually sue God?
No,
like, it's the title of act under God.
I mean...
It's the kind of insurance where you, acts of God, like lightning or...
Natural disasters?
Just natural disasters. So in that sense, it's kind of like suing God. That's a funny idea.
Alright, the next story is Palm Bay, Florida. Patrol officer Jason McCoy stopped a driver for failure to wear a seatbelt in accordance with the state's new seatbelt law. But when he pulled the car over, the driver jumped out of the vehicle and allegedly, with a bag of cocaine in his hands, tried to run. McCoy warned the suspect, Travis Lee Brown, to stop and eventually had to subdue him with a taser. Further investigations revealed that Brown was in possession of approximately 8 grams of cocaine and 13 oxycodone pills. Brown was taken to the Palm Bay Police Department for the processing, at which time he he became irate about not being able to make a phone call. While in the holding cell, Brown began to do a handstand, and according to the officer McCoy, acted like he passed out. Brown was wanted by Richmond County, Georgia authorities on charges related to kidnapping, carjacking, and according to July 1st, 2009. Oh, and it's saying according to a July 1st, 2009 Palm Bay Police Department news release. So he really just did it, like he had to do one thing, and that's what led him. Like if he just put on the seatbelt, maybe he wouldn't have been caught as soon. You know, just because he didn't have the seat.
Right.
That's like one of those things where you like in a show when like someone breaks the law and they're like, I'm on the run, and they but then they have like a credit card and they're like, they can't track this, what are they gonna do? And it's like, and then they get obviously tracked by it, and it's just like what do you mean? What do you mean they couldn't do that, huh? It's a credit card, you know?
Right.
Of course they could track you through this. There's no reason not to. It's just like, and there's like, damn. And then it's like, well, oh boy, I didn't bring the credit card. It's like, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure if the credit card was your biggest flaw, I'm pretty sure you forgot something else. You know?
Yeah.
Like you definitely probably forgot one other thing. Like I'm sure. Okay. Huh. Question. Do you? There's this the next section under S is about what's the word? Oh, you know about Pornhub? Well, you know that what's mostly there. It's about that.
Okay.
Do you want me to skip this section, or do you want me to just?
Why are you worried about YouTube TOS?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Nah, go ahead. It don't matter.
I mean,
like, what's the worst
at the same time, we've also talked about drugs. Like, we've said...
Yeah, we just got out of a conversation about drugs, kind of.
Reading up a story about cocaine, oxycodone, two different stories.
Alright, come on. I cannot believe I died to them. That was the worst.
What?
I was...
Apparently, no way. What? So, the first story is you can't have sex with a virgin in the state of Washington. Even if you marry her, it's the law. The wording of this ordinance is such that it is a major crime to deflower a virgin, even if she is your wife. The law reads, every person who shall seduce and have more extensive courses with them, we'll say that, with any female of the previously chastity, a character shall be punished by imprisonment in the state penitentiary for not more than 5 years, or in the county jail for not more than 1 year, or by a fine of $1,000, or by both fine and imprisonment. What? Oh my god. Man, that sounds so
That works.
Like,
okay,
I know it's your wife,
right.
but like, man, nah, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. Wait, what if, is that why there's a honeymoon? Is the reason why there's a honeymoon is because of this law? So you could like have a honeymoon out of state, and it's like you're not technically being illegal then, because afterwards they're not a virgin anymore. Oh my god, I love the idea that the invention of the honeymoon was because of this law. Even though it really probably isn't.
Right.
Like,
it's not even just to celebrate, it's just to have sex with the virgin. What is this? Alright, I mean, sure. It is a bit funny if that was the case.
Like, if that, like, the complete reason for a honeymoon was just because of this one ordinance.
Shit.
Alright. In Florida, whoever commits any unnatural and lascivious acts with another person is guilty of misdemeanor. A mother's breastfeeding of her baby does not violate this section.
What? What was... You glitched out, and I feel like that was a very important thing to not glitch out on.
What would you hear? What did you hear?
Something about mother? Like...
It was talking about in Florida, whoever commits unnatural or lascivious acts with another person is guilty of a misdemeanor. A mother's breastfeeding of her baby does not violate this section.
So basically, public indecency in, like, different ways, I guess.
A different word, yeah.
Okay. So, that makes sense. I don't think any woman should be charged for that. That's... Alright, anyways, continuing on.
The Duluth News Tribune reported on July 17, 2009, the story of Christopher Berger... Wait, no way, that can't be his name. I hope they reveal that's not his name. Okay, so it's Christopher Bajorkness. Okay, Bajorkness's arrest in Duluth, Minnesota on charges of breaking into a gymnasium and slashing 40 large rubber exercise balls. Okay, I'm just gonna call him because his name's too ridiculous that I can't pronounce it consistently.
Okay.
He was admitted in 2006, a following conviction of the slashing 70 such exercise balls that he was unstoppably okay, hold on. He admitted in 2006 of a following conviction of slashing 70 such exercise balls that he has an unstoppable sexual urge to destroy the balls.
Fucking a sexual desire to destroy balls.
No, sexual
you know?
urge. Get it right. It's not desire.
That's what
it's
an
urge.
Oh, it's an urge. I see. Right.
There's a difference. Alright, the next one.
Maybe you want to explain the difference? Oh, fuck.
I mean, I can Google it, sure. I assume urge is more of an need compared to desire.
I mean, urge is kind of like, it's like that it's the want to do something. It's not necessarily the need to do it.
What is the difference between urge? Right, that's how you spell urge, yeah. Urge and desire. Urge versus desire. An urge can be triggered by a totally random thing.
A desire is something more determined, I think.
I'm reading it still. Urge to be triggered by random seeing, and their example is, I see a butter dish out on the counter, and I have a sudden urge for a piece of toast.
Right, it's like something suddenly, like, appearing, like a sudden want, in a way. That's what an urge is.
Yeah.
Granted, an urge can feel like a need.
Oof, there we go.
But...
Yeah. Alright, so the next story is I don't know that word.
Antoinette?
No. Atwanese. Is that like the Philippines? Atwanese? I don't know. So, a woman of some place went to a Taipei Medical University Hospital because she was having trouble with her cell phone. Apparently, during some bizarre sex game with her boyfriend, the woman had gotten the cell phone lodged in her butt, but couldn't get it out. Hospital staffers theorized that the cell phone was inserted not for its hands-free feature, but its vibration feature. After Dark Souls successfully removed the cell phone, I wonder if they handed it to the woman saying, "It's for you." Oh my god. Minnesota's adultery law is great if you're a lavacious male. Adultery occurs when a married woman has intercourse with a man other than her husband. Whether the man is married or not, there is no prohibition against sex between married man and between married man and unmarried woman. Okay.
Consider that as adultery.
Okay, like adultery is an affair. That's what it meant. I also was like, adultery? It was like, yeah, okay, as an affair.
Oh, you didn't know what that meant. Okay.
Well, when I thought adultery, I thought it was just saying like they could be more willy-nilly. Like I didn't exactly understand what it meant, but I was like, okay, we're in the sex chapter. Like clearly, you know, like they didn't have as much restrictions. I was just like, okay, clear, that's all right. I didn't, and then when it was talking about when it realized that affair is also known as adultery, I was like, oh, I see. Okay. A 24-year-old woman in Beloit, Wisconsin, was charged with battery for allegedly hitting her husband with a plant stand and sending him to the hospital for 6 stitches, according to the police statement. The newlyweds the newlyweds frequently fought about sex. The night of the attack, the woman became enraged because her husband decided to call it quits after only four encounters with her that day. Damn. Man, he could not do anything.
Did he have like no time? I could understand maybe 3, but 4 is pushing it. Maybe it's just because I've been limited on time whenever I
feel it's one of those instances where it's like where they're not very creative. Where it's just like, I've got the basic tool. I'm sure that'll work. And it's like, no, dude, you need to get creative with this shit. You're not clearly your attempts are not being effective. You need to come up with some better solutions because you're not doing shit. Like, my guy, is that not obvious? Like, I figure you think after the second time, right? It's like you might start thinking, maybe I should try something different. Actually, no, it's a guy, you know. I can't.
Guys can usually be oblivious.
Yeah.
But not unless if you're always thinking like I can always do better. Like then a guy probably won't naturally think that.
Unfortunately.
Me, I'm just always on that idea, which is not great. But oh shit!
Hey, listen, it's the finale. We'll do that. It's fine. It's the finale. That's the logic here. It's the finale. We got like 3 episodes or something.
Really?
Whatever. No, wrong one. This outro. There we go. All right, I pulled up your end card. Listen, okay, talking about sex is fun.
Fucking thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section or in the Discord server by clicking on the link in the description below or in the About section. You'll find the links to our other media there as well. If you like this video and want more of the series, click on the link on the right. And if you want what YouTube suggests, click on the link on the left. Thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you next time for some more Hollow Knight.